All right, guys, here we are for the Rhino Crash Chase Race. Neokyo all-nighter. One loop of the all-nighter. It is a chase race starting a minute behind the B's, 5 minutes behind the C's, and 10 minutes behind the D's. It is a relatively flat course until it's not. There are 28 A's in the pen right now. 29, we'll probably break 30. It will be fast. I think there are like 60 something B's. Oh, there it is. 30 in the D, 79 C, 61 B, right there in the comments. So there's gonna be some fast moving pelotons ahead of us. Really just wanna be as efficient as possible on day 25 straight of racing. 25th day in a row. Getting ready. Here we go. Okay. Okay, it's going to be a lot from the gun. Okay. Okay. Definitely off to a start. A little warm in here today. It is 84 degrees in the barn. That will play a factor. How much? I have no idea. We'll find out together. Well, I am just looking to hang on today. I can tell you that. Tiny races yesterday. Tiny races. Big pain. Feeling the legs today, for sure. Train is moving. Whew. All right. legit speed here. So wild. All right, just moving along. Breathing and moving. Oh yeah. Jeez. $338 just not to get dropped. It's gonna start. 5K in, 19 to go. Fifth of the way done. Come on, out of the wind, Zwift. Draft dynamics are so bad. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Okay. Just hanging on today, guys. Hanging on. Okay. On the wheels. Why? Why am I out here? This is where the group is, Zwift. Come on. Like, seriously. And again, groups over here. All right. Hanging on. Doing what I can. All right, 9K in, a little over 15 to go. This is gnarly. Okay. 10K in. Okay. Hydrate. 7K in. Oh boy. Riding the train. Oh yeah, 330 watts just to be here. That's fun. Okie dokie. Here comes some fun. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay, there are the D's. Around this loop, back to the hill, up over the hill. Come on, feather. There we go. Okay. $15 and a half, almost 16K in. 9 left. Almost to the hill. No man's land. Okay, here we go. Recover. Okay. Come on. Come on. Dive. Dip. What is going on? Ah, shoot. Not going fast enough. Let's ride this wheel. Try and recover. Just use the wheel. As long as it's going fast, use the wheel. Doesn't matter if it's A, B, or C. Less than 4K. Okay. There we go. It's okay. There we go. There we go. No downhill. There we go. Down the hill. It's okay. Come on. Okay. Oh my God. Draft. Here we go. Draft. Meters, 12 seconds. Whew. Oh my gosh. I mean, for getting dropped and riding solo, pretty good. I obviously didn't make up any ground on the leaders, but I didn't really lose any on the guys behind me. They were like 1 or 2 seconds behind towards the top of the hill, a step up climb to the rooftop. And I managed to extend that to, let's see, a 15-second lead, 14 seconds at the finish line. So, wow. Oh God. Oh, that served me right. Guys, I wanted to quit so many times. And then on the hill, I thought I was stepping it up right, but on that sort of second to last push, they really second to last pushed it. And I could not come back from that, so. Oh, it was too close for missiles, switched it to guns just to get over the top. And then, did some smart riding. Took a lot of work to maintain the gap to Roy and John P. and Pete Red Pandas and Vimmer. Those guys, I believe, were all pretty close to each other. And they were coming to get me. But I think I rode the downhill pretty smart, and I wasn't fighting, you know, that C that was riding the downhill super fast. It became evident that he was going fast, so just ride that wheel until we hit a flat and a light uphill, and that's when I was able to go again. And you also saw in the last like 600, 500 meters, I was coming up on 3 or 4 guys, so I just used those wheels as well as I glided through, and then I pushed afterwards. Just got me a little bit of recovery, so I could really send it to the line in the last 400, 300 meters and maintain that gap. Oh, 25 days in a row. Starts to wear on you, kids. Starts to wear on you. How many finishers do we have here? So I was 14th, 21 finishers. Maybe there'll be more than that. Probably not. Be a lot of rage quitting. Oh, that was so fast. Whoever was at the front was just caning it 50 plus kilometers an hour. Even if that's multiple people doing it, it's like, where's that come from? You know, it was over 4 watts a kilo just to sit in the draft. That's a lot. That's a lot. Right around 4 watts just above to sit in that draft. That is some fun and gnarly stuff. So, all in all, for day 25, the day after tiny races, which required 4 sprint efforts yesterday, pretty happy to just be participating mid-pack today. And the key selection was made at the almost tippy top of the hill. And although I raised my hand and I was like, pick me, I did not get picked. So, didn't make it on the A team. Oh well. Holy moly, that is 32 minutes. I felt every single one of those minutes. Probably felt even every single second of that race. Just right out of the gates, guys. I was like, whew, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Not just because of how I felt, which is like hot, steamy garbage. You know, like the wet garbage, you know, where the water leaks through the bottom of the bag when there's a puncture. It leaves a trail as you're taking it to the dumpster. That's the kind of garbage I feel like right now. Anyway, that would have been enough in and of itself. But then the way that the dudes leading the charge were just like up front and they're just like, follow me to freedom. And I'm like, I want that freedom. I just don't know if I've got it in me. And I didn't. But I still had 4.1 watts per kilo for 32 minutes in me. It's not bad. 5-minute power was 4.5, 1-minute power 5.3, 16 seconds 6.6. Again, these are our tired numbers. These are 25 straight days of racing numbers. So anytime that I can get a baseline 20-minute over 4 watts a kilo, and anytime I can go 32 minutes and 24 seconds at 4.1 watts per kilo, it's a good day. It is a good day. I said good day. That's a different reference. It's totally out of context and not really useful here, but I don't know. Just feeling a little bit of Gene Wilder in me right now, you know? If you know what I'm saying. Anyway, some of you will get these references, some of you won't. And that's okay. All right, what do we got going on here? Did anybody else? Oh, there you go, got a few more. 24 people finished, okay. All right, got 24 people finishing, that's good. Almost in the top 50%, right? It's 14th out of 24, not quite where we needed to be, just a bit outside. 14th, okay. That's probably not gonna help any of my scores. Oh well, guess I'll just have to race tomorrow and try and make them better. Okay, where are we? Oh, there's number 13. I believe he was only 9 seconds off the front. I think I was like 50 seconds off the front. So, hurrahs on Team Rhino itself. Good race. Very good race. All right. How quickly we are to 40 minutes of riding in this race. Just trying to warm down, spin the legs, get back onto that recovery. Guess I got to give myself a little bit of grace. Did the tiny race series yesterday. It was all about Jarvis Island. A lot of it, most of it was all uphill finish. And at the very least featured the hills, which was wild. Short of one race. The second race was only like 4K long, and it was a sprint fest. But the first, third, and fourth race all featured the hill one way or the other around Jarvis, which is a punishing hill when everybody's just going for it. So, had 4 efforts yesterday, following it up with this one today. This is not my usual time for riding. I usually ride earlier in the day, which would have helped in terms of the temperature inside the barn. Right now it's a lovely 84 degrees inside here, despite a bunch of fans and a portable AC unit. That is not bringing the temp down. So that gives you an idea, guys. It's in the 90s outside. And you really feel that. I mean, where are we? We're halfway through September and Texas is just clinging on to the 90s. It has no shame in its heat game. Oh, yeah. Just taking you guys along for the ride right now as I'm warming down. If you are still here, really, really appreciate you guys watching the channel. I've had awesome conversations with you guys, and we're just growing community, and we're keeping it positive, and we're keeping it upbeat, and we're encouraging one another, and we're racing hard and ripping each other's legs off and doing it in a respectful manner. And there is just a beautiful code of conduct in sport, and I love it. It's been a lot of fun racing against all of you, and for those that I don't get the chance to race against, it's awesome hearing how your races are going. A lot of you are moving up through the ranks from D's to C's to B's, etc. A lot of you are working on improving your ZRS and improving your Zwift power ranking, and it's just really cool to hear how the journey's going. And I've learned from a lot of you as well. I mean, you always have to have a novice mindset. There's always something that somebody knows about Zwift, about cycling, that you do not know. And ego and pride are the only thing stopping you from success. Once you start to realize that it's about constant quest and thirst for knowledge and skills and fitness and ability, and the only way to do it is to constantly work on improvement on a daily basis, and to never believe that you know it all, or it could, and never believe, you have to believe it can be done differently. And although people have funky ways of training that I would never engage, there's so many of you out there looking at what I'm doing right now, racing every day, and being like, that is silly. And you'd be correct. It is absolutely nonsense. This is not the fastest way to fitness. This is not the, let's call it the healthiest way to move forward in cycling. And I recognize that. And, do I think I could be a fitter cyclist if I embraced normal traditional training? Yeah, absolutely. Would I be having as much fun? Absolutely not. So this is just fun. It's a different kind of quest. It's all about, can I get up on the daily and just send it again? How deep can I dig mentally, emotionally, physically, just to participate? Today was one of those cases, and I almost did it. I almost dug all the way down there, but I didn't, and I got dropped at a pivotal moment. But I think, and I hope you agree if you guys are watching this, I think I rallied pretty well. I think I was able to get back into a good rhythm. I think I was able to put good power on the pedals. I think I was able to take little tiny breaks where I needed them, or draft off the wheels where I could, as I was essentially solo from the top of the hill to the finish line for over 5 kilometers, like five something. So I think I did pretty well. Whew, sheesh. But hey, I'm always open to criticism as long as it's constructive. Maybe I didn't do it right. Maybe I should have done something different. But on the moment, what I was feeling internally and what I'm feeling right now, I think I left it all out there. I don't have any regrets. I don't think there was really anything else I could have done. Based on how I feel today, what I had to give, there are no regrets. So we're 25 days in. A lot of you are starting to ask, how long is this going to go on for? I have no idea. I don't know. Guys, I'm just taking it on the daily. I wake up and I'm like, how do I feel? I look at my sleep app and my fitness app. Oh, what does my recovery look like? And I check those metrics. And then I find a race and I send it. Really no expectations other than trying my best to arrive in a position at the finish with the fastest group. Today, that didn't happen, but I didn't let it get any worse and defended my position. Yesterday, I was a part of a lot of bunch sprints, none of which I did really well in. I think in the tiny races, I was somewhere between 20 and 30 pretty consistently in my finish positioning. And that was a win. That was a win for yesterday. So it's really day by day. I'm just showing up, racing, scratching that competitive itch. It is so much fun for me. It's not getting boring at all. It's not tedious. It's just a fun thing to do. And I think posting all of this on YouTube makes it more fun. It keeps me much more accountable because I know people are expecting to see it, and there's a curiosity that's growing, not only in me, but I guess in you as well. How long is this guy gonna do this? I ask myself that on the daily. Okay, I'm getting so long-winded, but it is fun to talk to you guys. It is fun to race against you guys, and just really, really appreciate you guys following along, so thank you. All right, not gonna bore you with anything else. I'm just gonna continue to warm down. So, for now, that's all from me.